What is going on, guys? How are we all doing? So today we're going to be taking a look at something that I've been using for a good couple of weeks, and it is absolutely amazing. It is the Vandy Vape Bonza kit designed by the Vape and Bogan. So what we're going to do in today's video, we're going to drop down to the table, we're going to do a little unboxing, I'm going to show you the things that come inside the box, how everything comes, how everything works, what everything actually is, talk a little bit about battery safety, and then I'm going to come back up the top and I'm going to have a little vape of the thing, and I'm going to tell you the pros and cons and the everyday use I've experienced of it. So while these are all here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit that bell notification after and keep up to date with all my latest news and reviews. So, see it all on the table in just a little sec. Right, okay. So, here's the packaging for the Vandy Vape Bonza. Front, you've got a nice grey background with a picture at the top half of the mod. You've got the Bonza kit and you've got the Vape and Bogan's logo and his little signature. Big fat TPD warning there. On the side, you've got your colour combination. It is copper wrinkle painted black. Got made in China, loads of warnings, scratch and sniff. On the other side, you've got a picture of the completed mod. On the back, you've got what comes inside the package. And inside this package, you get a Bonza 1.5 RDA, a Bonza mech mod, one instruction manual, one spare parts bag, one spring, one 18650 battery adapter, one proper user guidance, one warranty card, all the usual, keep out of the reach of children, non-smokers and animals. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. On the top you get Vandy Vape, full steam ahead with the Vandy Vape logo. On the bottom, and you get the same. And then you get a little sticker if you bought it from the UK, and it's being bought from Flawless UK Vape Distribution. So, slide that off. On the back you get where everything's based again, and then on the top you get the Vandy Vape logo. Pop this all off and we've got this little beast of a kit. Little tiny mech tube. Oh, it's gorgeous. You get the Bonza 1.5 RDA, pop that there. You do get a 18650 battery adapter, and there should be a spring inside there, but I have broken the spring, so we do not have that. And you also get a couple of spare magnets in this little spot here. Yeah. Couple of spare magnets, which is really good to see. It's really good to see because you don't normally see a lot of magnets, especially in mass-produced mech tube kits. Get a spare bag of seals, spare screws and Allen keys, etc, etc. 510 adapter, spare post clamps, spare negative block clamp, positive block screw, and spare screws as well as a squonking pin. You get a big O-ring as well for the sleeve on your mod, and you get some warning cards. Battery safety, always important, and you get a warranty card, not very important. So pop everything back in the box. You also get a user manual, which is in about 1 million different languages. If anyone wants to look at that, we'll look at it. So pop all that back in there, back into the box, and get out of here. So, pop this back on. So, the Bonza kit. It is a 18650, 2700 or 21700 mech. And we'll go through some of the features. You've got the switch, which you can unscrew by just putting 2 fingers on the piece here, which is quite nice. You've got the Bonza logo. You've got the Bonza logo, some nice little wrinkle effect packaging on the bottom. You've got the O being a little skull, and some nice tribal kind of thing. You've got loads of battery venting on the bottom. You get some battery venting marks just on the side. Don't think my camera's going to pick it up. You've got 4 battery venting holes on the side there as well. You've got this little cover which allows you to spin that about, and if you are anything like me, line up your logos. On the top, the actual mod comes apart there. You've got a catch cup kind of thing. You've got the button on the bottom and your 510 up on the top. You've got some nice tri-y kind of cuffs on the top and the bottom. Unscrew that, you've got Mr. Sam the Vaping Bogan signature just up there. Is that going to focus? Get the Vaping Bogan signature just up there, which is quite nice. And some more venting holes just underneath the top. This is a hybrid mech, and if you don't know what that means, I suggest you do not get this device or do your research on Ohm's law. So we'll have a little look at the RDA itself. We'll start from the bottom up with this. So we've got Bonza on the top there. We've got the serial number. You've got your don't vaping and bin. You've got your little positive block screw. You've got the Vaping Bogan signature, and you've got manufactured and designed by Vandy Vape. You have a clearly protruding 510 pin with a little bit of insulation just around there to keep everything nice and safe. 15 airflow slots on that side, 15 airflow holes on that side, and you've got a nice skull and cross vapes logo there, which is obviously the Vaping Bogan's signature. You've got another little bit tribal ring around here, which has been blacked out. I would like to see that bronze, but don't know if you can pick that up with mine anyway. But with mine, I've dropped it that many times that it is starting to go bronze. You've got a nice big 810 drip tip there, Goon / Kennedy style with the O-ring inside. No O-ring on the actual mouthpiece. And what's new about this device compared to the old one? The actual RDA, everything's been improved on what I said in my original review of the Bonza RDA. You've got a nice stepped pattern there, as well as the original step pattern airflow hole, so you can close down individual layers of the airflow, so you can stack it down rather than just across. And you've got nice big beefy up screws. So pop this onto here, pop it off. You do have a locking mechanism just on the inside of the barrel there, so you can stick your top on and you can close off your airflow and then center it again after you've got it. And with the stepped airflow, you can move it over, close down. You can move it over and close down individual sections of the airflow, like so. Or you can do it to the original Bonza style and just close over row by row, which is pretty nice that it includes both options with that, which is really good. The actual differences between this Bonza, the Bonza 1.5 and the original Bonza, you've got beefed up screws, and you've also got bigger clamps to keep everything in place and stop that wiggle about that you did get on the original Bonza RDA. I'm not going to throw a build in this because this is my last set of aliens from Brightwire UK, and I only put them on last week, so I'm not going to put new ones on just yet until I get more. But what I will do with this video is show you a little wicking tutorial. We'll have a little look and see how I align the airflow, how I align my coils to the airflow. So get that on. One thing I will point out with this, I've had to take off the second O-ring off this here just to keep, it was too stiff and I wasn't getting it on, getting it off very easy. It is a bit of a con with the device. It is a little bit of a struggle to get the top cap onto your RDA, but I have to like that. My coils, I don't know if you can see down there, but the centre of the coil is around the centre of the line, so you've got a little bit of airflow going over the top and a little bit of airflow going down this, underneath the bottom of the coil as well. But yeah, I'll talk about that a little bit more when we come back up top. So, show you our wicker. Using fuzz cotton, already pre-rolled. Well, I've pre-rolled it, they haven't pre-rolled it. And pull that through. A little twist. Centered it out. Then the same on the other side. Close that over. That a little twist and pull it through. and center it out. The way I'm going to trim this, I am going to bring my scissors right to the end. So, right, I'll be back in just a second because my phone is ringing. No, my phone's not ringing. Okay, my phone rang and then it never rang. So, I'll just start again. So where I'm going to have my, put my scissors, I'm going to put my scissors right up against the block. Just like so. And I'm just going to trim it all down. So, hold that there. Done that a little bit too short. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. In fact, I'm going to pull it out an extra little millimeter or so. Center that over because I did cut it a little bit too short. So when you put it up against the block, you just want to pull out by an extra millimeter. And you should be good as gold then. Give it a little thin out. And poke it in. Just a little fluff up. Just get away some of the fibres. Make it nice and easy to wick. Nice capillary system. Poke everything down. That's all good to go. So I'm now going to take this off here and then stick it onto a regulator device just to recheck the resistance, because you really need to know your resistance and you need to know the amperage that you're pulling through your batteries, and so you don't blow your fingers off. Pretty much. I'll stick this onto this little beast. Anyone recognise this? Should do, if you keep up to date with the channel. Should know what this is. And the way I like to set this up, I like to put my positive side of the battery, always by the way, before you use a battery, if you've never used a mechanical mod before, always check the battery for any signs of damage, any kind of nicks and tears in it, and if you've got any, don't use it, because your fingers are not worth it. So yeah, you stick your battery positive end down, because you've got more venting on the bottom. Tighten that up, back it out a little bit, and then tighten up the actual button. And put a little bit of liquid on this. The liquid I'm using today is Nasty Juice Fat Boy, but I don't have a label for it, which is one of my favourite juices. Put a little bit of liquid just on here. Just absolutely saturate the fucker. That's all on. Give it a quick little fire. Yeah. That's nice. So, put everything back on. Pop cap on. Line up my airflow so it's nice. Stick my airflow on. Top cap. I like to close it down just one line. Make sure it's all lined up. Then you can line up your logos. Stick your drip tip on and have a little go. So, the Bonza kit. Fresh little bit of juice down there. So the Bonza kit by Sam at the Vaping Bogan. This kit is an absolute beast of a little kit. I have not found... There's a couple of cons with this actually. There's not a lot, but there is a couple. Mainly bloody pros. So we'll start from the top and work our way down. So the actual RDA, everything that I said in the review on the original Bonza RDA has been improved in the same way pretty much that I said would be better. And it's absolutely perfect. The build deck is a hell of a lot better, Pro, and it's a lot more juice capacity. It's being balled out by an extra millimeter, 2 millimeters, and you can hold like an extra milliliter of juice into here. I really like the overall look, the little wrinkle finish Black, obviously there's a couple of different colours. When it was first released you could have this or you could have a stainless steel. Now they've released a rainbow version, a full matte black, full melded out black, and a couple of other colours. I'm not 100% sure what they are, but if you're really interested, all it'll take is a Google. But yeah, go down. I really like the feel of it. It's a really nice, short, stubby, but weighty little kind of device. I have had this device for a good couple of weeks. And I've enjoyed every little second of it. There's a couple of little things that I don't like about it. The top cap, the actual top of the RDA, as I said earlier on, the down slope below bit. I've had to remove the bottom O-ring on this just to be able to get me the top of my RDA on and off, and as you can see I really struggle to get it on and off. Sold a customer one of these as well, also a black version, and he's experiencing the same problems with it, so I think it might be a bit of a manufacturing flaw. But the rainbow version of this that I've sold is absolutely sound, to be honest with you. Another little con that I found with it, I found that the button, especially at first, is very jaggedy, it's very stiff, and it sticks a lot. Like, nothing that you can not fix by pushing it in again, but I do find that it sticks a lot. And especially if you're like me and you're still quite new to mechanical mods, but especially at first when you have a go of it and your button sticks, it does make you panic a little bit, do you know what I mean? Because you hear a lot of the horror stories. With mechanical mods, they are safe as houses as long as you look after them, respect them, and know what you're doing with them. Obviously, when you first ever use one, you're not fully going to know what you're doing with it. As long as you've got a basic idea of what resistance is going to be pulling what amps from your coil and your batteries are safe, you're going to be able to pick it up from there, do you know what I mean? Pros, I really like the actual sleeve on it, that you can line up your logos to make it all matchy-matchy, and I really like that this comes off, and underneath there, don't know if you're going to see it on my one, is that going to pick up? No, it's not going to pick up on that because my camera is a bit shit. But yeah, you've got a actual serialised number, which is really nice, considering that my serial number is 9,338, do you know what I mean? So it's really nice that there is serial numbers, even if you are talking in the thousands. But it's nice. And one other thing that I noticed with this, the serial number for your RDA does not match up to the serial number for your mod. For example, the serial number on my RDA is 11,504. So it's a couple of hundred off there, do you know what I mean? Good couple, not a couple of thousand off, it's a good couple of thousand off. But yeah, overall I've been pretty impressed by this device and wanted to share that with you. So I'm going to wrap it all up around here because I am rambling on a little bit. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you are considering getting one of these, do a bit of research, guys, do you know what I mean? It saves you your fingers. If your battery's venting in your pocket because of something that you've done, you're going to get hurt, you are. But more importantly than that, you're going to hurt this industry that we all love, like, and that makes you a dickhead. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. And I'll see you all